Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi confirmed to Al Jazeera that the upcoming round of nuclear negotiations between Iran and the United States, originally scheduled for Sunday in Oman, has been cancelled. When asked for clear confirmation on Saturday regarding the status of the talks, Araghchi responded, "Yes." Shortly after, Oman also officially confirmed that the talks will not now take place. A senior U.S. official later echoed this statement, telling the Associated Press that although the discussions had been called off, Washington remained committed to negotiations and hoped Tehran would return to the table soon. The official spoke anonymously due to the sensitivity of diplomatic matters. Earlier, Iranian state media quoted Araghchi as saying that resuming nuclear discussions with the U.S. was unjustifiable while Israel continued its barbaric attacks on Iranian territory. The escalation of hostilities between Israel and Iran made the postponement of talks appear inevitable. Tehran dismissed the possibility of dialogue with Washington over its nuclear program, labeling such negotiations as meaningless in light of Israel's unprecedented military assault on Iranian soil, which Tehran claims was supported by the United States. The other side, the U.S., has acted in a way that renders dialogue meaningless. One cannot claim to seek negotiations while simultaneously enabling the Zionist regime, Israel, to strike Iran's territory, Iran's semi-official Tasnim news agency quoted Foreign Ministry spokesperson Esmail Baghaei as saying on Saturday. The U.S., however, has rejected accusations of complicity in Israel's actions, urging Iran at the United Nations Security Council to pursue diplomacy regarding its nuclear program. U.S. President Donald Trump praised the Israeli strikes on Iran as excellent, after initially warning Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu against moves that could endanger the talks. On Friday, Trump framed the escalation as a potential second chance for Iran's leadership to reconsider its course and avoid further destruction, warning that if not, there will be nothing left to save of what was once the Iranian Empire. The sixth round of nuclear negotiations was to take place in Oman on Sunday but has now been formally cancelled. Iran has consistently denied Western and Israeli allegations that its uranium enrichment program serves military purposes, insisting it is solely for civilian energy needs. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has vowed to continue the strikes until he is satisfied that Iran's nuclear ambitions no longer pose a threat. On his Truth Social platform, Trump warned that Iran risked far worse outcomes if it continued to resist negotiations, boasting of U.S. military capabilities and Israel's access to advanced weaponry. Meanwhile, Iranian political analyst and Tehran University professor Hamd Mousavi told Al Jazeera that many in Iran view the prospect of nuclear negotiations as futile. While under direct attack, the Israeli strikes essentially ended the diplomatic track. And what was surprising is that the Americans appeared fully coordinated with Israel in this regard. Therefore, I find it unlikely that talks will resume soon, he said. Mousavi also noted that, contrary to Israeli expectations, the Iranian public has shown no signs of widespread protest or unrest. So far, the mood remains defiant. There is little evidence of Iranian sympathy towards Israeli aims of regime change, he concluded.